Sky Sports F1 analyst Martin Brundle reflects on the controversial penalty awarded to Lando Norris for his overtake on Max Verstappen during the United States Grand Prix, while also noting how Ferrari's impressive 1-2 finish has reignited the Constructors Championship fight between McLaren, Red Bull, and Ferrari. To begin, it's essential to recognize the fantastic achievement of Charles Leclerc, who secured a brilliant victory at the Circuit of the Americas, leading Ferrari to a dominant 1-2 finish alongside Carlos Sainz. Amid the fierce battle between Verstappen and Norris, Ferrari's stellar performance was somewhat overshadowed. However, Leclerc's win, coupled with Ferrari's resurgence, places them firmly in contention for the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari's form has been building steadily over the season. Leclerc, after his Monza victory, was poised to win in Baku and, despite some underperformance in Singapore, has looked particularly strong of late. As we look toward Mexico, the gap between Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull in the Constructors' Championship is just 48 points. With both Ferrari drivers capable of scoring valuable points in the remaining races, the closing stages of the season promise excitement and tension. The sprint weekend in Austin added layers of unpredictability to the already tense championship battle. Verstappen secured a dominant win in the sprint, his first victory since June, but it was clear Ferrari had a strong race package, particularly with their ability to preserve tire life, which played a crucial role in their Sunday performance. Sprint weekends are always intense, with 4 out of the 5 sessions producing definitive results, whether it's in qualifying or racing. The reduced practice time forces teams to optimize their setups quickly, adding to the complexity. While some critics argue that the sprint telegraphs what will happen in the main race, this weekend demonstrated that the format still offers plenty of unpredictability, particularly with the new rules allowing cars to leave park-firm conditions between sessions. Sunday's main event saw Lando Norris start from pole position, a result of his exceptional qualifying performance. However, Verstappen was quick to challenge him into Turn 1, taking advantage of the space left by Norris on the inside. The two inevitably ran wide, allowing Leclerc to slip into the lead, a position he would hold for the remainder of the race. As the race progressed, it became a battle between Ferrari and Red Bull, with McLaren struggling to maintain their pace. Yet, despite trailing the leaders, Norris and his teammate Oscar Piastri managed to extend their stints long enough to re-enter the race for a podium finish. This set the stage for a gripping duel between Norris and Verstappen. With fresher tires, Norris closed the gap to Verstappen and initiated a series of attacks that showcased his precision and Verstappen's defensive prowess. However, the pivotal moment came on lap 52, when Norris attempted to pass Verstappen on the back straight. Verstappen defended his position by steering Norris toward the outside of Turn 12, where both drivers ran wide. Norris completed the overtake by cutting through the runoff area, a move that led to immediate controversy. The stewards deemed that Norris overtook Verstappen off track, awarding him a penalty. This raised questions about the current driving standards and track limits regulations. Brundle argues that the F1 driving standards guidelines have become a tool that discourages overtaking, especially around the outside. The guidelines, which are not official regulations, leave much room for interpretation, particularly regarding corner apexes and car positioning. Brundle questions why Verstappen wasn't penalized for forcing Norris wide, especially in light of similar incidents, such as George Russell's penalty earlier in the race for running Valtteri Bottas wide at the same corner. Furthermore, Norris was on his 4th track limits violation, triggering an automatic 5-second penalty. Brundle finds it difficult to accept that a forced off-track violation counts as a track limits infraction. Yet this is the reality of the current regulations. Adding to the complexity, the stewards were under pressure to make a swift decision to avoid confusion about the final race results, particularly as the battle was for podium positions. The speed at which these decisions are made, and the potential for human error, is a recurring challenge in Formula One. Brundle suggests that the stewards should be given more time to deliberate, especially in cases that could significantly impact race outcomes. Brundle also touches on the broader issue of circuit design and its contribution to these controversies. He cites the Austrian Grand Prix as an example, where a simple gravel trap effectively deterred track limits violations. In contrast, expansive runoff areas like those in Austin encourage drivers to push the boundaries and exploit the limits. Moreover, the ever-evolving driving standards guidelines add unnecessary complexity to an already intricate sport. Brundle advocates for a simplification of these guidelines to ensure more consistent and fair decision-making, rather than placing the blame solely on race stewards, who are often left to interpret vague rules under immense pressure. The United States Grand Prix showcased both the thrilling and contentious aspects of modern Formula One. Ferrari's resurgence has brought them back into the title fight, while the Verstappen-Norris penalty debate has highlighted ongoing concerns about track limits and driving guidelines. As Formula One continues to push the limits of technology and competition, it's crucial that its regulations evolve in a way that promotes fair racing without compromising the excitement and unpredictability that make the sport so captivating. With the Constructors Championship still wide open and only a few races left, fans can expect even more drama and controversy before the season concludes. Hello McLaren faithfuls. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe so you never miss any McLaren F1 updates with relaxing ASMR elements. Your support is what keeps this incredible community growing stronger every day. It costs you nothing to like and subscribe, but it helps the channel tremendously. Let's continue the conversation and share our passion for McLaren F1 together. You can also discover my journey as a passionate creator navigating life with challenging disabilities. Despite the obstacles, I'm determined to follow my dreams and share my love for McLaren and F1 with the world. By becoming a patron, you'll not only be supporting my dream, but you'll also gain access to exclusive content, including untold stories of legendary F1 drivers and much more. Your support can truly make a difference in my life, helping me continue to do what I love. Click the link below and enjoy.